and welcome to The Update. I'm Michelle Stevenson. A Melbourne truck driver has been granted bail after he was charged over a devastating bus crash, which police say could have been avoided. The bus, carrying 45 children between the ages of 5 and 11 when it collided with a heavy vehicle and overturned. Superintendent Michael Cruz says some of the victims have had to undergo amputations, while 3 have spinal injuries.
Some of the injuries are truly life-changing, and this incident was avoidable. As so many of the collisions that police and other emergency services attend to.
The PM admits that he's disappointed next week's Quad meeting in Sydney has been cancelled after the US president pulled out. Joe Biden will head home instead, straight after the G7. Anthony Albanese says leaders will try and meet informally on the sidelines of that economic summit.
We, though, will be having that discussion between Quad leaders in Japan. I thank Prime Minister Kishida for his invitation for me to attend the G7, and it is appropriate that we talk.
New Zealand police have confirmed they have launched a homicide investigation as they look into the cause of a deadly hostel fire. Arson is now suspected in the blaze, which killed several people in Wellington. Police say the number of missing is less than 20. People's spending power is still going backwards. Now, that's despite a decade-high increase to wages. Bureau of Statistics data shows pay packets increased 3.7% in the year to March, but the rises aren't keeping up with inflation, which sits at 7%. And Jetstar is promising cheaper flights and fewer delays with the introduction of a new fleet. Sport and entertainment are next. To sport now, and Qatar has emerged as a shock contender to host the 2025 Rugby League World Cup after the rights were relinquished by France. And Nick Kyrgios has pulled out of the French Open as he continues his recovery from knee surgery. The Aussie ace is targeting a return at Wimbledon. In your entertainment news now, and Meghan Markle and hubby Prince Harry have walked the red carpet in New York a week after his father's coronation. The Duchess wearing a gold gown for the fundraising event. Now it looks like Britney Spears could be heading back into the studio for a duets album. Now that follows the success of her collab with Elton John. There are suggestions the 41-year-old could team up with the likes of Sam Smith, Dua Lipa and Ariana Grande. And some sad news for Falls Festival fans, with the event taking a break this year. Byron Bay, Melbourne and Fremantle have all been cancelled to rest, recover and recalibrate. But tickets are still on sale for Splendour in the Grass. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast News team. We'll have another episode of The Update for you tomorrow. I'm Michelle Stevenson.